Historic Downtown Prosser Association. They're the folks that try to make Prosser as fun and interesting as can be. And executive director of that fine organization is Jesalyn Cole. Jesalyn, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. Well, Prosser is sort of kind of on the southern edge of our normal audience range for KIT, but we know a lot of folks down there like to tune in and find out what's going on. And we saw your news release about the second part of a cool installation project that you guys are putting on called Parade of the Ponies, and we thought, well, let's have Jesalyn saddle up and tell us all about it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that opportunity.
So, second phase, what do we have in phase one? What can people already experience in Prosser?
So we already have 11 that are out and about in their permanent locations. We have a map that shows where all of those are, and we finished that about a year ago and had such great response and had more artists interested that we decided to add to the herd and have 9 more that we're unveiling this Friday.
So we're talking about fiberglass ponies, right? What size are these? Are these like carousel size, or what are we talking?
Yeah, about carousel size. I think they're 4 feet from their ear to their hoof. And, yeah, we put them around town. They're supposed to last a long time. We worked with a local auto body repair shop to put an automotive clear coat on them so they will last. And then we also worked with one of our car dealerships, and they help wax them for us.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. Now, do local artists do a design on them, paint them? Are they made to look like real horses, or are they made to look like an artist's depiction of a pony?
They are very artistic. A lot of them actually showcase things you can find here in the valley, different crops and what we're proud of here, wineries. And then others, there's one specific to STEM, so science, technology, engineering, and math. We have a patriotic one, and those are ones that we already have because I'm not actually telling you about the new ones.
So
Is that a surprise?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Cool.
So, and the unveiling is when?
It is this Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. We're doing a drive-through, so we're using our public parking lot from 6th Street to 7th Street to put them out and then have a route that cars can just drive through and see them.
And they'll be in their permanent locations sometime in the next few weeks or so, or?
Yes, hoping for the beginning of June.
Excellent.
That is
So
really
this will bring the herd up to 20, huh?
Correct.
Fascinating. You know, a lot of towns use some type of motif like that, you know, pigs in Seattle and, you know, bears down in Klamath Falls or wherever it is. I mean, so what launched this whole thing, Jesalyn?
So it was quite a few years ago. There was some community members that got together and answered some survey questions, and there was a resonating want for more art in downtown. So this is in response to that. We've also done some more murals and just tried to up our game in that area and make it more visually appealing to be downtown and give more interesting things for people to see.
Sure. Now, is there any homage to the famous Prosser Mustangs with the pony motif?
Come on,
or?
gotta be, right?
So we actually went with the Horse Heaven Hills as more of our inspiration, but of course, yes, we do have the Mustangs, so it kind of fits right in with that as well.
Do we have a horse with wings and a halo? Horse heaven?
No, but my girls were actually wanting a unicorn.
Why not?
I know.
Unicorn pony.
And then
That'd be cool.
like a horse that's kind of like down on one knee with a bunch of wine bottles around it? No, maybe not. I'll just throw that out there. So you got a lot of folks that help sponsor this, and are they all local artists that are involved?
They are local artists, yes. And, we had different sponsors for both rounds, and the sponsors paid for the pony and then all of the supplies, a stipend for the artist, and then the concrete pad and plaque as well.
Cool. So we have, when you're
That's
first
really neat.
dropping into Yakima over there by Vantage, you got ponies on the hills. Grandfather turns loose the ponies, and as we exit the valley, we have Prosser's herd now up to 20. How far can you take this?
So I think we are done with 20. We actually kept it within our downtown boundaries, and so we're kind of out of space. There has been community members who are trying to push the chamber into extending it out into their area, we'll see if that happens. I'm not sure.
Are they? I got to ask about security because I'm a news guy. You know, have you had any problems, any vandalism, or anything like that?
We have not.
Oh, good.
We did make sure to insure them, so if we do have any problems.
Yeah.
But no, so far everyone's just loved them, and everyone has helped to take care of them.
Yeah, that's great.
Point of pride for the community.
That's right. Yeah, that's really
awesome.
cool. Talking to one of the artists right now. I'm messaging with her right now, but I remember her name is Tabitha, and boy, she had a blast doing the painting, and I'm trying to ask her right now what she painted her pony to look like so I could brag about her on the radio. But anyway, lots of artists totally engaged in this, right?
Have you thought about a two-headed pony and calling one Lance and one Dave? Would that be a possibility?
Yeah, out by the dump.
I'll think about that.
Just throwing it out there. Get along, little KIT. You know, I think this is awesome. I love it when communities do this.
Yeah.
That they, because it's so easy to poo-poo something like this, and yet once you start doing it, it's infectious. Everybody loves it. They just think it's cool, and they like to be a part of it. It is a point of pride. Communities do take care of them, and it's fantastic. So we thought Prosser deserved a shout-out for that, and when we could move around and go see things a little more freely, you can always drive through Prosser and check these things out as well, whether you're stopping in at the barn or wherever. By all means, up and down the valley, make sure you check out the herd of ponies, or parade of ponies, I guess you call it, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got to ask one more question. A lot of us drive into Prosser and we stop at the McDonald's there or the Starbucks there because we're driving by. I mean, will you have any in that immediate area, or is there another downtown Prosser that we're missing there?
You have to come downtown. Yes. Follow that wine country road into the historic downtown.
Gotcha.
Ponies.
Cross the bridge and
Yes.
enter the world of ponies.
All right. We will do that.
Well, Jesalyn, I know so many things have been canceled. You guys always schedule fun things down there. How far out are you looking in terms of activities and stuff? Is there anything that's going to take place later on this summer, August, September, maybe?
So we work pretty closely with Chamber, and as of right now, they're still hopeful that they can do the annual Art Walk and Wine Gala in July. And then we have the Beer and Whiskey Festival in August, and then States Day Parade and Harvest Fest and street painting at the end of September. And then we have our annual car show also in September, and we're hopeful that will remain on the calendar.
You know, years ago I was down for a bite of Prosser or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like on the football field, and great food and beverages and a hot sunny day walking around. That was a ton of fun. But I've not been down for the whiskey thing. I think that'll kill COVID, so I'm coming. We're coming for that.
These are really cool. I just had a friend of mine send me her pictures that she did, and wow, that's and she had you must have had a gathering of folks where you had a whole bunch of them in a room or something.
We did,
Yeah.
Last year we did the main event.
Ah, okay.
Jesalyn, thank you
Those
for
are
your time
cool.
this morning.
Right,
And we appreciate getting the heads up on things going on at Prosser. Maybe you should start to expect a few more calls from us, because this is fun stuff. And as these other events come up, we're going to want to touch base with you on them as well. So consider yourself now part of the gang here at KIT, one of our Lower Valley pals, and we'll be touching base and letting people know what's happening in the great little city of Prosser. So thanks for your time this morning.
Sounds great. Thank you.